Okay, so I'm trying on a middle part right now. Don't know how I feel about it. I look like scary vampire washed out lights, but we're gonna fix that. I've already done my eyebrows clearly, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start off with eyes, so that way any fallout that happens will just fall down. We'll cover it up, you know. I'm not the best at makeup, so we're just kind of going with it. I like doing makeup, but just because you like doing something doesn't mean that you're good at it. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm first gonna use the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. It's the best primer I've ever used, so I actually repurchase it a lot. I'm just gonna blend this in. I'm kind of just talking to you guys as I do this, which I like to do because I'd rather do this than like a voiceover, because I just feel like it's more casual this way, and that's the way that I like to watch videos, just where it's just chill. You're just talking back and forth, but I don't get a reply. So if you can tell, I really need to have my eyebrows waxed, but sometimes you don't get what you want, and I haven't gotten them done in a really long time. And I'm thinking that I should zoom in right now so you can see what I'm actually doing, but this lens that I'm using doesn't actually zoom. So, Hi there. I really hope we're in focus. So, okay, prime my eyes. Now I'm gonna go in with the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm gonna take this burnt orange color, and that is gonna be my transition shade. I'm gonna act like I know what I'm doing, like I said, but that doesn't mean that I actually know what I'm doing. I'm gonna take it on this fluffy brush and just kind of work it into my crease, but just messily do it because it doesn't really matter because we're just going to be covering it up anyways. By the way, I'm using the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. If you were wondering, you probably weren't. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Right now I just look like I have orange eyeshadow on, because I do. Oh, okay, so I kind of want to do like use some of the red and pink colors in here, but then also have brown, so it's like dark. I like to keep the lid bright because I just don't like the way it looks on me when I have dark eyeshadow on my lid. So I'm gonna go in with this red ochre right here, and then I'm gonna do that with the Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm just gonna kind of focus it on the outer corner, but then kind of bring it in a little bit. And I'm just gonna kind of messily like flare this out onto like over here, because I want to like be able to make it sharper when I do my foundation and stuff. If you're wondering why I have eyeshadow all the way over here, that's why. Okay, I'm sorry I'm not talking that much right now. I'm just trying to do my best on this part because eyeshadow is not my strong point. Okay, and then I'm gonna take Venetian red. I thought about just going for it with the hot pink, but I feel like Venetian red's closer to the red ochre that we just used, and I'm pretty much just gonna do the same thing, but keep this more on the outside instead of bringing it more in. Right now, I just look like a sunset, which isn't a bad thing. And I'm kind of like bringing this down onto the outer half of my lid area. As long as I keep like this inner corner section pretty bright, I just kind of messily do everything else. Now I'm going to take this brush that comes in the palette, and I'm going to go in with this Cypress Umber color right here. It's just a really, really deep brown. And this is the scary part because we can mess it all up. And I'm just going to put this deep into my crease. Kind of drag it forward, not too much. And then I'm just taking the other brush, the other side. It's like a blending brush, and I'm just going to blend that in even more. Right now we look like we have black eyes, but that's okay. Hopefully it won't look like that. Okay, so now I'm going to go in just on my finger with this Tempera color, and I'm just going to get that on my ring finger and tap this into the inner corner, or inner third of my lid. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back in with that blending brush and blend around the edges of this. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow look right now. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but in this mirror it looks decent. So for face makeup, I'm first going in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I don't know, oh just kidding, my beauty blender is right here. And this is actually gonna look orange on me. That's because it's too dark, but we're going with it. Because I don't have a lighter shade at the moment. So what I usually do is I take a pump on the back of this, use my finger, put it around, kind of dot it around my face. So it's just a little rough. On camera it looks 10 times worse than it is. So I'm just taking my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush and blending this out. And if you're wondering, over here, before I covered that up a little bit, it's a birthmark. It's been there since I started YouTube. It's gonna be there till I'm at my funeral. So a lot of people just ask, so thought I'd tell you. And I'm just cleaning this up right here, not making it like super sharp, just kind of making it to where I don't have eyeshadow all the way out here. I blended in my foundation, and then now I'm using, or about to blend in my concealer, which is the Maybelline Fit Me in the lightest shade that they make. And I'm just blending this in with my finger because I feel like a beauty blender takes off the product, and this just kind of packs it in, if you know what I mean. I really like bright under eyes. I'm still debating if I want to do a wing or not, like if I want to attempt to mess up my makeup. Okay, after I blend that out, pretty much, I do go in with my beauty blender and go around like the edges so it will blend in with my foundation. Now to set where I just highlighted, I'm going in with the Maybelline Master Fix Setting Perfecting Loose Powder. I don't necessarily like this one. I do like to set my under eyes with a loose powder. This is the only one that I've gotten myself to buy because it's not very expensive, but this one does give pretty harsh flashback, like if I take a picture at night, white. It's a little scary. So if you have a good setting powder, I think I want to try the La Mercier one because I heard that it doesn't really give flashback, but it still serves its purpose and keeps everything from creasing. Literally looks like this when I take a picture. So now I'm taking this random brush that I got sent to me a long time ago, and like a little mini Hoola bronzer. I'm just gonna kind of warm up my face with this. And I know that I didn't set my entire face, but that foundation really just kind of goes there, and like I don't feel like it's a very matte foundation. I feel like it's not sticky or anything at all, so I don't even feel like I have to set it. By the way, I just bring this down to my neck and do it all over my neck since I don't bring the foundation down here a ton. I just kind of blend it like this. So that's that. And then I just go in and I blend out the under my eyes and pretty much just the whole rest of my face with this stippling brush. It's the Sigma F50. Now before we do blush and highlight and stuff, I'm going to go back into that eyeshadow, and I'm going to take this brush that I did the dark with, take that same dark color and put it on the outer underneath of my lower lash line. I'm going to still have that dark on my brush, but add in some of the red ochre so that way it kind of like is a mix, if you know what I mean. And put this kind of just mixed into the brown, but not all the way. But make sure that if you do that, it doesn't go like all the way down because you'll look like you have a black eye. And then I just slightly blend this out. Now, I usually use my Kat Von D pen eyeliner, but I have no idea where it is. So I'm gonna use a gel liner, but I'm gonna go do it over there. I'm not gonna do a wing or anything. I'm just gonna do it, and I will be back. Now that I've done my eyeliner, I'm gonna go in, curl my lashes, and then use the Benefit Roller Lash. Normally I would use the Too Faced Better Than Sex, but I just recently got this and I actually really like it. I don't know if I like it better than the Better Than Sex or what, but eventually I'll do a favorites video. But if it is in there, then I more than likely like it better than the Too Faced mascara. Okay, mascara done. Alright, now I'm going in with the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blush. And this is in the shade Fetish, and it's just like a deep red color. I wanted one for fall and winter time. I used to have a MAC one. I can't even remember the name of it, but I cracked it and it was one of my favorite blushes. So I just wanted like a light one that I could pretty much use year round, but I like it especially now because it's a deeper colored blush. Okay, and now for highlight, I'm using the infamous Becca Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. Love it. And then I'm using this with the Anastasia highlighting brush. It's the A23 brush. Okay, now for lips, I'm gonna use do like a more neutral lip because the eyes are kind of dramatic, and I'm gonna prime them first with the MAC Prep and Prime lip little thing. It's basically like a chapstick, but and make sure the lip gloss going smoother. And it's like I said, it is like a chapstick, so underneath the matte lipstick, it just keeps it moisturized all day. And I do feel like this does help my lipstick keep from flaking off as quickly. So I just kind of rub this in and then let it like sit on my lips for a second before I put the lip gloss on. Alright, and this is the ColourPop Times Square. They sent this to me. I've never used it before, so I don't know what it's going to look like. I might end up changing to a darker colored lip, but we will see. Oh, I really like this. Okay. Okay, I really like this lip color. I feel like it looks good with this eyeshadow. Alright, so this is the final makeup. As best to my ability that I could do it. And like I said, I'm not that great at makeup. My face probably looks like an Oompa Loompa, but I tried. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any pointers to give in the comments about how I can make my makeup look better. But yeah, this was me attempting to do fall makeup because I'm not a makeup artist and I'm not that great at makeup, but this is my try. Yeah, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to comment ideas down below. Is it bad that I already want to put up my Christmas tree and it's not even Halloween yet? So comment down below fall videos, but also winter videos so that I can go ahead and get those filmed for you guys. I think that is pretty much it. Also, let me know how you like this middle part. I know that it's in a bun right now, but I don't know how I feel about it. Tell you guys, I don't think that it looks bad, but I clearly need to get my hair dyed. It hasn't gotten done since July. I love you guys so much, and bye.